Alright guys, so this is the part 2 of the straight bustier or the breast tube we're making. Okay, so now I've joined the sides of my pieces. Okay, remember we had 3 pieces, the middle piece and the 2 side pieces. So I've already padded. Okay, so you can see the bustier shape. Okay, so it's really looking beautiful. Okay, so this is the bustier shape. Now remember I told us that I would cut my neckline and my shoulder after joining the pieces together. Okay, so now this is the lace fabric itself. Okay, now please, while making this, make sure you cut your bridal satin, your lining, your taffeta, whatever you want to use. You add it to the fabric and join the sides. Okay, then I'm using my tailor's ham to iron the bust area to give it a very nice look. Okay, very nice finishing. So you need to get your tailor's ham. It's a must have for every tailor. Okay, that being said, I want to take in my measurements now and even draft my armhole and my neckline. Like I said, I'll be doing this after joining, so you want to make sure you've joined your pieces together, then you fold into 2. Okay, so having folded that into 2, make sure that everywhere is properly aligned. Okay, right, so we get to our measurements. Okay, so the shoulder measurement we're working with is 16. So by the time I check, I have already my 8 inches plus half inch seam allowance. Okay, so remember I told us add 1.5 inches to the shoulder. Now we've used the 1 inch to join the sides, so remaining the half inch that will be used to attach the sleeve. Okay, so now I'm marking out my neckline. So this is optional. You can decide to use whatever type of neckline you want. Okay, so I'm using 4 by about 6 or 6.5. The neck width is 4 inches and the neck depth is around 6.5 or 6.75. My client really wants a very low V-shaped neckline, so that's what I said. This is very optional. You can decide to do a U-neck shape neckline, a U-shaped neckline, a sweetheart neckline. Just work according to your preference. So already I have done my shoulder slope of 1 inch. Okay, so while you're doing this, you might also want to pin just to hold the pattern together. All right, so I'm chalking out the neckline now. Okay, so mine is really moving around, so if you can handle it, if you can't handle it, please get a pin. Okay, so I've joined my shoulder slope, I've connected my shoulder slope to the neckline. Okay, then I will redraft my armhole, bringing in my hand a little bit. You already know that the front armhole is always deeper, so that was why I had to come in by at least 0.5 inches on the armhole. So now I can cut out. Okay, just make sure everything is properly aligned before you cut. So I cut through the armhole. Okay, then to the shoulder slope, then I'll cut out my neckline. Okay, remember the type of neckline you want is according to your preference. Okay, so by the time I open up, you can see that I already have my blouse. This is from the shoulder to the half length, so I already have everything in place. Okay, so the same thing I have done to the lining piece, I also going to do that to the fabric, to the main lace fabric. Okay, all right, so even if you don't want to do that directly because the lace is difficult to chalk on the lace, you can place it on the lining piece and cut it out. Okay, so after attaching our gathers and everything, so this is what we came out with. It's really very lovely. The mannequin is not rocking this dress well. You need to see this dress on my client. It was so nice. Okay, so you can see the bustier shape on our dress. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so very much. Bye.